Jimin and Jay both sit on the glass. Jimin make a out. Jay, what's the problem, bro? Jimin sign. Jimin, same Jay. How can it stay like this with him? It's been 2 months where and he don't even talk with me. I don't such he make any kind of with me. At least talk with me. You know what he saw for me and Jimmy a lot, but he don't show. I don't know what is his problem. Okay, relax, Jimin. You have I think you have to give him time. Jimin, time for what, Jay? 2 months is not enough. Jay, it's Jimin, but you have to understand him also. But you go and search all this, the situation will be more. So that's why you have to take the things slowly. Jimin, I don't want it. I just want his simple behavior. He's such and Jay sign. Jay will speak further. Their professor enter in the room. They all stand up and greet him. Jay, okay, now stay silent. We don't know each other. He said, and Jimin rolled his eyes. How are you all? Students, fine, sir. Yoongi, okay then, let's start the lecture. He said, and he started to write something on the blackboard and he started to give the lecture. Everyone feeling sleep me, like me. Okay, so who's like physics, huh? Tell me, Yoongi, if you have any question, ask me. He said in cold voice, and no one speak. Young, okay then tomorrow you have test which I teach you last whole week. Everyone what sir? You know and your assignments. Everyone make a pouch and they start to give the assignments to him. Lisa sir, I don't understand one. Okay, so in our story there's a need of a girl who do this topic. Can you explain me please? Yoongi see the time on his watch and Jimin is staring him. Yoongi come in my office and take the assignments also. He said and go. She smirked and go behind him. So she likes Yoongi. And everyone know in the university Jimin now see. He know it's the time to go but she call her. And try the he call her huh? Jay relax. Jimin she is his student. Jimin student. So what Jay you will understand if Mr. Jan do this with you Jay. I will break his if you do this with me. You know what? And she explained him everything. Jimin, it's true. Why I waste my time on him, huh? You are right, Jay. Thank you so much. You are right, Jay. Thank you so much. And I'm going, Jay. Come, I will drop you. Jimin, it's alright. I can go by myself, and they both go home. So Jimin is really mad at Yoongi. Jimin come home and she threw himself on the couch. He closed his eyes. Jiminha, why I talk with him? Jay said, right. I just do my work. If I have importance, then he comes to me by himself. So yeah, Jay said him don't talk with him, just don't talk and do his own work. If Yoongi give him a little bit importance, then he come by himself. And then he don't know when he fell in sleep. Time skip. After almost 1 hour, the house door opened. Yoongi enter in the house. He see Jimin, his son in real life. Yoongi, Jimin, wake up. He almost and Jimin open his eyes. Jimin, what? He again closes his eyes. Jimin, I such catch up. And Jimin sit on the couch. Shorty, Yoongi, are you? Huh? Are you? What? Huh? How can you come alone if? How can you come alone if something something happens? What I do, huh? Jimin, what you do, huh? You are behaving like you care. Jungi, you come alone. How can you do this, huh? Jimin, when you stay with your students, I have to come alone. yoongi Jimin, mindful language. She comes to me because she don't understand the concept. Jimin, your lecture. 15 minutes are left. Why does she stay silent in class, huh? Yoongi, shut up, Jimin. I don't with this kind of behavior in my house. Jimin, this is not your house only. Yoongi, what you want from me exactly, Jimin? Some moments of peace, he said. Yoongi closed his eyes. He tried to calm himself. He don't want, he said something to Jimin. Yoongi, I'm worried for you if you don't want to come with. This is really worried for me, Iman. Really पेन होंदी है ना बहुत ज़्यादा. Me, yeah, home with Jiyoung. Come home with Jiyoung. I call him and she said, you go alone. How can you do this? Jimin, you don't know what is happening outside. Jimin, please, Yoongi, stop showing. This is your big concern, Yoongi. Now you think I show you sympathy? Jimin, you know what? I am done from your behavior. Just focus on yourself and think why I am saying all this. He said, Angel, leave alone, Angiko. Leave alone Yoongi behind Yoongi. What does this mean, huh? He didn't explain anything and he said, I understand him. How can I understand him? Why don't you know it's so difficult for me to understand all this? And especially for me. He sat and just sit on the couch. He closed his eyes because Jimin must be locked himself in the room and she is not in mood to knock the door for hours. Okay, so sometimes the person may be tired like Yoongi. Yoongi is Yoongi is making the dinner. Today he thought to make Jimin favorite dinner. He don't know why Jimin is doing this. Jimin come in the kitchen. He is really hungry, but he thought he didn't eat anything. He checked the water bottle. Yoongi see him. He drink the water and about to go. When Yoongi hold his hand, Jimin stop on his spot because this is first time Yoongi hold his hand. He turned and Jimin heard Yoongi hardly leave his hand. Yoongi, where are you going? Huh? Come. This dinner is ready. Jimin, I don't want to eat anything. You do the dinner. Yoongi, you are at me, but why you are reducing your own food, Jimin? I am not, and I don't want to eat. Yoongi, Jimin, eat the food. We talk tomorrow, Jimin. No, I don't want to talk with you, nor. Okay, so Jimin is really mad at him, and it's good if he's Yoongi have to understand his values also. I eat anything. He said, and Yoongi san, Yoongi, I really don't want to you without your permission, but you don't leave anyway for me. He said, and he held his hand. He already served the dinner on the dining table. He make him sit on the chair and she pull the chair closer. Jimin eyes wide. It's also unexpected for him. Unexpected for him. Yoongi, now don't speak, okay? And they start to feed him. Jimin is so shocked. He don't know Yoongi is feeding him and what she is eating. And then reality hits him. Jimin, huh? What are you doing? Yoongi, what? You don't know what I am doing, Jimin. You he speaks. Yoongi said Jim stay silent. Yoongi she come in my cabin and said she want to understand the topic. But instead of that she me and I said no to her. And why I said yes when I am and I said no to her. Why I said yes when I am and I have but and moreover if I said yes to her you break my so what we do, huh? I have so many reasons. So I said no. Jimin, huh? I don't know what he said now, Jimin. Yoongi. So now stop doing this and be like before. If you have any problem, you can tell me. Jimin, have you ever seen your behavior? How much God you are? So Yoongi is feeding Yoongi up. Actually, it's my nature, Jimin. But I try to behave normal with you from now. but don't expect anything from me whenever I am in. Jimin, what happened with you today, huh? You are behaving totally changed, Yoongi. I am like before. You just talk with me today, Jimin. You are the one who don't talk, Mr. Min Yoongi, not me. He said, and he rolled his eyes. Well, Jimin is right. Whenever I don't feel sleepy, I make the video and do voiceover, and then I fall asleep. Yoongi, okay? Jimin, you have to change yourself, Yoongi. Okay, I will. Jimin, I'm sorry what I did in afternoon. Forgive me. Yoongi, it's alright. I'll just call you and don't let you sleep, Jimin. It's alright. Yoongi, now go. Do whatever you want. And Jimin realized he chewed the dinner. Jimin, thanks for the food, Yoongi. I make every day. Jimin, but you make my favorite food, so that's why. Yoongi, it's alright. And both are silent. Now Jimin start to collect the dishes. Yoongi, it's alright. I do the dishes. You go and do the studies. Jimin, I do when I lock myself in the room. Yoongi, okay, go and sleep. Tomorrow I don't come university. Jimin, why? Yoongi, I have some work, so you just postponed. I take on some other day. Jimin, huh? And here Jimin realized his importance in his life. Yoongi's importance in his life. I am so happy, he said, and he started jumping in happiness. Yoongi, why? You are so happy, huh, Jimin? You don't come university and also the test is postponed. I don't know how can I explain my happiness, he said, and Yoongi smiled to see him, which is surely unnoticed by Jimin. Jimin, huh, tomorrow I spend the whole day in university peacefully. My 2 lectures will be free. Yoongi, I am glad and you enjoy well. I come to pick you from university, he said, and Jimin nodded. Jimin, okay, and just start to wash the dishes. Yoongi, you will be happy, huh? I don't come university. It's alright, Jimin. I already thinking to leave the university, and don't worry, and don't worry, and don't worry. And also, I am just thinking, how can he stay with me? Hmm. Jimin and just spend the whole day happily. And then the professor come. He started to give the lecture. The lecture is over, Jimin. Finally, the lecture is over. They sit and they about to get up, and then the head come. Heads of students today, Mr. Min don't come, and he said also he take your test on some other day. So Mr. Kang take your lecture. He said, and everyone eyes wide. Everyone what? They are so shocked, and the head go. Mr. Kang, how are you, my students? Jay, why he come? Jimin, it's good if Yoongi come, he said, and look at Jay. Mr. Kang, so what you guys think? Huh? You do studies today or not? Jen, we understand the concept of Mr. Min, so we only study when he teach us to Mr. Kang. Okay, then we talk. He said, and Jay and Jimin look at each other. Now he realized Yoongi value. Okay, so the next text is other, and they start to talking with Mr. Kang. Is Mr. Kang is asking them a bit questions, and also Jimin is not feeling good around him. Jimin, you know what? I don't talk with him. He really did wrong with us. How can he take a leave, huh? Jimin, I am realizing now how much he is important for me. I don't let him do off from now. Please got the lecture over soon now, Mr. Kang. So Jimin, yes sir. Mr. Kang, are you single? Jimin, sir, sorry, Mr. Kang, you are college. So Jimin, sorry sir, I don't like to share my stuff, Mr. Kang. The whole class is so. As such, Mr. Min, he teach you something. And as why don't you what we did, huh? And then finally, and they finally spend the time, and they just go from there. Hmm. And they just go to their houses. Okay, so Yoongi picked Jimin from university, and then he tried to talk with him, but Jimin stays silent. Yoongi come in the room. He sees Jimin is sat on the bed. Yoongi, so how was your day? You enjoy well. Without me, he said, and Jimin look up. He see him. He stand up, and then he remembered the whole scene. How can Mr. Kang give them Jimin? You do your work, right? Yoongi, yeah. Jimin, so now don't talk with me. Stay at home and do your work. If you if you don't have time to come university, why you join the university? Huh? Leave the job. Yoongi is shocked and also confused. What happened with him suddenly? Yoongi, tell me what happened, huh? Jimin, you are asking me this. You know what had come and he said, Mr. Kang, take your lecture. He's so weird. He asks us so many weird questions, and I miss it so much. Even Yoongi, I swear, if you take the leave, then I don't go university on that day. How can you do this, huh? You know, he asked me I am single or not. What I tell him, and at the end he said we don't have. He do our complaint to you. How can he do this, huh? He is speaking non-stop and Jingy is just listening. Okay, okay, relax, relax, Wilson. He make him sit on the bed and she bent down. Yingi, in short, you are saying I don't leave the job and also don't take leave. Jimin, yes, you don't take leave and also you don't leave the job. Jimin, wait, you leave the job? I'm just thinking. Jimin, cheer to until my graduation will complete. You don't leave your job, Yoongi. I swear I don't leave you, Yoongi. Okay, Jimin, drink some water. He gave him a glass of water so Jimin calmed down because now Jimin is so uh, difficult to handle him a glass of water. You miss me, Jimmy. I realize your value, and also I miss you so much. If he again come, I don't take the lecture. Yoongi, I still have work tomorrow also, and I take leave for 2 days. Jimmy, okay then. I don't go university, and also I inform Jay he don't come, Yoongi. What you don't go university, Jimin? No, I don't go. You do your work and let me sleep, he said, and you go in the bathroom for fresh up and after that you sleep. Yoongi smiled. Yoongi, my kid, here I am thinking he don't like I do job in university, I teach him and look at him. So it's mean I don't leave this profession until he gets graduation. If I leave, he don't leave me. But Jimin come out. Jimin, Yoongi told Mr. Wang also. And here Jimin start again. Jimin gave him the whole information of the university what she did. So the next text is called me. He said and just sit on the bed so the plan of sleeping is cancelled now. Now he gave the every detail of the university to him, what she did, and after almost talking with Jungi for an hour, he is hungry now. Jungi about to go, so he gave him something to eat his dog. Jungi, what happened? Jimin, what happened on your wrist? He turned his hand and she see a small. Jimin looked at him. Jimin, huh? What happened, Yoongi? Yoongi sit on the bed. Yoongi, it's nothing. Jimin, now tell me what happened on your wrist and wait. He up his sleeve. Jimin, Yoongi, he see the Yoongi. Listen, Jimin. Jimin, Yoongi, what is this? Oh my God, she become worried. Jimin, Yoongi, listen. I will tell you everything. He holds his hands. Okay, so now it's the time to tell Jimin everything, to give him, explain him everything. Who is he? What is his real identity? And why he become professor? Both hands and just sit in front of him. Yingi, listen me now. I thought to tell you after. your graduation, but now you see. So, Jimin, what? Tell me, Yoongi. I don't want to hide this from you, but I don't want to lose you also. So I said to your father, I am professor in university, and Jimin, Yungi, tell me everything clearly. Yungi, take a deep breath. Yungi, I am making mint sugar. He said, and Jimin eyes wide, and Jimin, huh? You are kidding with me. Yungi signs, no, Yungi, no. It's true, Jimin. I come your university for, and I see you there. I fell for you, and also I said to your father, I am a professor. If I search him my real identity, he never get ready to give you me. That's why I did this. And I complete today. Finally, someone is there, and I catch them. Finally, tomorrow he stopped and he looked up. His tears is rolling from his eyes. Jimin, you think it's that much big for you if you tell me your identity on our first? Uh, I leave you alone. Alright, tell to my dad. I tell to everyone that who you are, huh? Yoongi san as no Yoongi no. It's not like that, Jimin. You are not understanding me, Jimin. You are telling me after 2 months of that, and also I ask you, so you tell me, and he start crying. He's sobbing, and Yoongi is feeling bad. Yoongi, it's not like that, Minnie. I know you are sensitive. I am just scared. If you feel scared from me, what I do, Jimin? Huh? No, I don't feel scared from you. Yoongi, it's been 2 months we are together, so you may know me. Jimin didn't say anything in the holidays. बराए मेहरबानी मोबाइल उधर अपना कर लो आगे पीछे नींद आनी ना नींद आ रही ears Yoongi sorry Jimin what sorry huh I don't talk with you and your is looking fresh why don't you put something on them he said while seeing the Yoongi no I will never and Jimin looked at him Yoongi because I have you now Jimin sighed he take the kit and just started applying them on Jimin. Yoongi didn't even move from his place. Didn't even move from his place. And here Jimin is in applying the it's like he looked at Yoongi who is trying him with Jimin. It's you. Okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I let's bus. You Yoongi, no, it's not, Jimin. You take rest. I make something for you, Jimin. No, Yoongi, no, I make the dinner. Jimin come in the kitchen. He see Yoongi is making the dinner. He is the veggies. Jimin come. Jimin went to him and he held his hand. Yoongi look at him. Yoongi, you want something? Jimin, I do this. You do something else. He said, and Yoongi nodded. Jimin started to do the struggle with the veggies. Yoongi, Jimin, give me. I do this. Jimin, no, you are already not well. I see from Google how to the veggies. He said, Yoongi really want to him now on his innocence. Yoongi, you leave there. I ordered the food from outside. Now you are okay. Sergeant Jimin nodded. That's good. She himself don't know how to do cooking. Jimin, if you hide something else from me, also so tell me. I don't want even. Yoongi, I have to show you something. I will tomorrow. And sure, Yoon is not well at all. Jimin nodded. And she about to clean the dishes. Jimin, it's alright. I can do by myself. You just sit on the chair and take rest, Yoongi. This is normal for me, Jimin. You no need to worry for me like this. Jimin, but Yoongi, I am totally fine. Jimin looked at him and she became worried and then someone come. Yoongi, I think the food is arrived. He got Jimin how much it's him. And then Yoongi come. Jimin serve him the food. Yoongi, well, you know one thing, Jimin, watch Yoongi. You make the king wash the dishes just with you. He said, and Jimin smiled lightly. He didn't say anything, and Jimin, I didn't do anything. It's his own wish. Yoongi, oh really? Who wish to wash the dishes, huh? I just do for you, Jimin. Oh, okay then. कौन लगी हाँ यार काफ़ी ज़्यादा नींद आ रही मेरी तबीयत भी कोई ख़ास नहीं Jingy, thanks, huh? Jimin, what I said, huh? Jingy, at least you tell me how much you are happy with me and also Jimin, huh? Jingy, wait, don't you? Don't you me, huh? Tell me, Jimin, tell me, Jimin, who knows the reality? He said and start eating Jingy. It's trying him, Jingy. It's mean you don't. Jimin, do your dinner and after that take the you know I ask you something, give me answer. But Jimin stays silent and looking down. They do the dinner like this. Jimin clean the dishes. Yoongi hold his hand. Yoongi tell me, Jimin, what you think? He said. And Yoongi become confused. Yoongi, what I think? Jimin now start thinking. He said. And you go. Yoongi started thinking. Jimin, him or not? I am tired. I am really so tired. Now only two texts are left. Or not. On Jimin come in the room. He take the pillow and he hide his face and he is smiling by thinking how can he make a king confused and then he go for fresh up. He come back and see Yoongi is not in the room. He about to take the dryer and then the door open. Yoongi come and he hold Jimin by his shoulder. Jimin see him. He is looking so happy. Jimin, what? Yoongi, I found out Jimmy or not. Jimin, really? So what you found, huh? Yoongi, Jimin, haha. Him and he closes eyes. Yoongi chuckle and he closes eyes. Jimin chuckle, sorry. Yoongi, really? Your actions is enough to tell your feelings towards me. Jimin, so finally you understand, huh, Yoongi? They stay like this for some time and then Yoongi eyes fall on Jimin's smile and so wait, not still two texts are left. Looking John, of course I don't need any. And the whole text I have to, I don't know what I do in the whole text. But I have to speak in the whole text. So now the time is 1:21 and I start the voiceover on 1:48. Okay, so the voiceover is really so difficult to do. I am sleepy. I am so much sleepy. Like yesterday, I am busy to attend the guests. That's why I didn't upload the video. Hope so you guys forgive me. And also, you all like the video. If you like, then tell me. If you like, then tell me in comments. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Sarangi. After a long time, I repeat my intro. Okay, so the next and the last text is and they spend their life happily. A happiest family they always wish for, and now no one can separate them. They meet for each other and they stay together for whole life. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Sarangi.